Hi, and so um, next week, the highly anticipated Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness comes out in theaters, and I got my free ticket right here. One for myself, my dad, and my brother, and for opening night. And um, so this week, I'm gonna do 3 or 4 Marvel related videos leading up to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, so um, so for this Marvel video, I'll be talking about my final thought on Spider-Man No Way Home. Okay, after watching it a few more times. Okay, um, so if you think Spider-Man No Way Home a few more times since it came out in theaters, and since it came out on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, all that, let me know what your thoughts and opinion on it. Okay, in the comment section down below. Okay. Um. So with that being said, let's get started, um, and then in my other cover video, I'll talk about my thoughts on Doctor Strange, and my thoughts on Doctor Strange in the MCU, the top 10 movies I want the MCU to make, all that. Okay. So my final thoughts on Spider-Man No Way Home after watching it a few more times. So have you watched a movie in theater and you have one opinion on it, like you watch a movie and you didn't like it or you hated it, you thought it was horrible, and you like didn't watch it till like a couple years later, and you're like, why did I hate it when I saw it in theater, or you saw it in theater and you're like, I liked it, I loved it, and then like a year or two later, you watch it again and you're like, I loved it. Vice versa, okay? Um, so your opinion could change. What your opinion thought of the movie when you saw it in the theater after you like watch it like a year or two later, or multiple rewatch. Okay, when you watch it on DVD or Blu-ray, when you buy it, or when you watch it on streaming service. Okay. Um. Now. Um. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think Spider-Man No Way Home is overrated? Do you think it's just an okay Spider-Man movie? What's your favorite Spider-Man movie? And what is your favorite Spider-Man actor? Okay. So, I'm like one of those people that, like most people, that when I saw this movie on opening night, on Thursday night preview, for most of the movie I go see big movie, I see it on Thursday night preview, and I came out and I liked it. Okay, and I think for me and most people that like this movie, I think it's because of the nostalgia. Okay, and I like the nostalgia. Okay, I think that's why most people like this movie, because of nostalgia. Seeing Andrew Garfield back, seeing Tobey Maguire back, and seeing all the old Spider-Man villains from the previous Spider-Man movies, okay? And um, now, after watching it a couple more times, I come to realize I didn't like it as much since I saw it in theaters. Now, I saw this movie twice. I saw it open night, 30 night preview, and then I saw it again. I don't know if I saw it like a day or two later, or a week later, a week or two later. But I did saw it twice, okay? But I did see it, but this is not the movie I saw the most, okay? I know I saw a movie one time, 3 times. I know I saw another movie like at least 4 or 5 times. But Spider-Man No Way Home, I only saw twice in theater. 2 times in theater. Um, Spider-Man No Way Home turning out to be one of those movies that, in my opinion, that if you badmouth it, or you say you don't like it, or you say no good, or you say it's overrated, people will attack you and say why you hate it, and kind of like the Dark Knight. Okay, um, I don't get it. I think, like I said, I'll say it again. I think the majority of people that liked it because of the nostalgia, and like I said, I like seeing Andrew Garfield back, Tobey Maguire, especially him. Cause he's my favorite Spider-Man actor. I grew up with him in the early 2000s, and I like seeing the Green Goblin, the original Green Goblin, and Doctor Octopus. Uh, I would like to see Kristen Dunst back and James Franco back. Hopefully, maybe one day they'll come back. Now, um, the problem I have with this movie, um, the way they did Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Um, when I look at the movie, um, for a second, I thought it gonna be like a standard Stitch movie, but it's not. I was counting, and there are only 5 villains in the movie. There ain't no 5 villains. I mean, no 6 villains. There are only 5, and I realized it's Doctor Strange and Peter Parker's fault that they're Doctor Strange and Peter Parker fault that the villain popped up. But the people are like, well, I like them popping up because it bring back nostalgia. Yeah, but they did it in a bad way, and okay, Doctor Strange and Peter Parker had enough experience from the Avenger movie to learn not to be stupid, and they did it anyway. Like Doctor Strange was smart to go into the future and learn and to know how the Avenger were going to defeat Thanos, and then he did his magic to bring all these villains. So it was his fault. And then Peter Parker wouldn't shut up during the spell, and so it was his fault too. And Peter Parker wanted Doctor Strange help to get in my fit. And Doctor Strange later on said, well, you could just call him. Will that work? Yeah. I'm like, done. Um, But and I thought they were going to show a courtroom thing where like Peter Parker or Spider-Man on trial, and they didn't have that. They just showed him like for like a minute and 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 like getting arrested, and you know, leading up to the movie, it seemed like that he was gonna go to be in the courtroom, and Daredevil was gonna help him out in the courtroom, but they didn't show it. He just had like a little cameo. Um, but basically, why Spider-Man No Way Home, a lot of people like this movie. It's just for nostalgia. Then all the old villains come back from the Andrew Garfield movie, the Tobey Maguire movie, and okay, um, um, hey, I, do I totally hate this movie? No, I don't. It says right here the best Marvel movie of all time. No, no. I can name you like 5 other Marvel movies that I think is better than that. I would rather watch than this. Um, um, Now you're probably saying why I'm bad about so much, and why do I even have this on DVD? Because it's not on Disney Plus. Because Tony had the right, and I don't mind watching it. See, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield popped up, okay? And the best performance in this movie is William Dafoe. He's fantastic. William Dafoe as Green Goblin, shine. Okay? He saved the movie for me. Okay? So, I was never a big fan of Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Just like I was never a big giant fan of Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I never liked his movie as Spider when he in his 2 Spider-Man movies, in Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. Um, Now I like Andrew Garfield as an actor. Like like I think his best movie is Hacksaw Ridge. I think that's his best movie. Um, and I would love to see Kristen Dunst and James Franco come back. Okay. Um, and to be honest, I'm not excited for the next 3 Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland, like his next trilogy. I'm not even excited for it. I'll go see it. Hopefully it's good. Cause when I think of Tom Holland Spider-Man, I like he's not Spider-Man, he's Spider-Boy or Iron Man Jr. Okay, at least at least Andrew Garfield was Spider-Man, not Spider-Boy or Iron Man Jr. Okay, only 2 movies that Tom Holland was good at Spider-Man that I like were Captain America: Civil War and Avengers: Infinity War. Okay, so he was good in those movies. Okay, and I didn't really care for him that much in his other Spider-Man movie, like the first one, Homecoming. The bad thing about Homecoming was Michael Keaton as the Vulture. Okay, Michael Keaton was the best part about the movie. Okay, the the second one, um, I like seeing the side character coming back. Okay, okay, like Nick Fury and all of them. Um, So, um, so Spider-Man No Way Home. When, when I look at this movie, I'm like, this is just a pure nostalgic movie, and that's why a lot of people like it. Okay. Um, and and do I totally hate it? No. It got some good enjoyment, but when I read it, the best Marvel movie of all time, it's not the best Marvel movie of all time. I rather watch the original Spider-Man trilogy. I rather watch the original Captain America trilogy. Okay, and I can name some other ones. Okay, um, so to me, this is just an okay movie. I think I think this is like a little bit overrated. It got some problems. I didn't like what they did with Doctor Strange in the movie. I didn't like what they did with Spider-Man in the movie. Um, uh, there's a bunch of stuff in the movie I like, and there's some stuff I didn't like. Like I didn't like what they did with Doctor Strange and and Spider-Man, because those two. If they're too far, if those two are the problem, if those two fault, why the villain are popping up. If Peter Parker, Spider-Man, didn't go to Doctor Strange, they asked him to do the spell, then there would be no villain. I wish they were focused on Peter Parker getting arrested, and him on trial, and Daredevil, Matt Murdock trying to help him get off trial, help him be his lawyer and all that stuff at the beginning of the movie. That was more interesting than you remember this guy from that Spider-Man movie? You remember this villain from that movie, that Spider-Man movie? Yeah. So, this is my opinion. I do believe this is overrated, but I still like it. I think this is just an okay Marvel movie. A lot better than Captain Marvel or Thor: The Dark World. Um, and a lot better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Okay, that movie was a mess. Same thing with Captain Marvel. So, I can go into detail, but it'll take too long. Why all the stuff I like about this movie, all the stuff I don't like about this movie. So I would say this movie is just okay, still enjoyable. Liking Tobey Maguire back, Andrew Garfield back. I wish they would have this villain and made like a extended to this movie, but they didn't. Um, so um, I would like to think Kristen Dunst and James Franco came back, but they're not in it. The best performance in this movie is Green Goblin, played by William Dafoe. He's the best. The two best Spider-Man movies is the first one and the second one. With Tobey Maguire. Okay, they would definitely be my top 10 favorite comic book movie / Marvel movie. Okay, that's it. And so don't hate me, but that's just my final thoughts on the movie. Every once in a while I can watch this and get some enjoyment out of it. So that's it. And let me know what your final thoughts and opinion on this movie. And if you're new to my channel, hit the like button. Thank you.